Okay, we're doing something. That's the summary. That's all we're getting. Okay, just make sure I can hear things. Okay, should be pretty good. I wonder if I could get like a friend in here. Should I try to get a friend or should I just talk to myself the way I have been? Who doesn't love talking to themselves? Whatever. Let's just play a game. Play a game. Okay. We're ready. Since last time, or last time I should say, I beat the first Fiend. Fiend? Archfiend? I don't know what they're called. Milon, Scarmiglione. And, I found that in the cutscene that followed, I didn't get the Legend Sword. And I thought it was really important that I get the Legend Sword. So I'm kind of like, oh, never change Rose back. Right. So, yeah, I just did a tweak on that scene too. And hopefully that'll be the last tweak that's necessary. Because, I mean, from this point forward, and I don't know for sure, but from this point forward, you know, the party's going to be initialized characters, except for this thief weird thing, which technically is initialized. And, you know, it's going to mostly be things we expect in this game. My headset is a little bit physically broken. The mic falls off really easily, so I hope it's picking me up, and I hope I don't have problems with it. If I do have problems with it, it's probably going to be when this cat tries to cross my lap. Now she says she's thinking about it, but she won't go up on that shelf. I don't know what's up with these cats. And I'm not really feeling playing today, but I do, you know, want to get it done. It's a weird thing, the commitment level related to gaming sometimes. Did these guys absorb lightning too? No, they didn't. So I can use my... Oh wait, I can't use a flame rod. Hit them with a stick. There will be much stick hitting. This is going to go better once we have that Legend Sword, which is statistical upgrade, a substantial one. Plus, it's Holy Elemental, although I don't know if that affects these enemies in particular. I also don't know if my shoulder button character selection thingy is different. Here I'm gonna use this. This will be just fine. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, some zombies died. That's a bit unusual. Well, maybe with a boast, a regular fire spell will help. Those guys are pretty strong. Oh, I forgot my rows again. Goodness. So I got the mages in the front row. You don't generally want that. What if I do this? Is that different than a flame rod? It is, I think. Like, item uses in this game, I believe, have a power associated with them, so... That was pretty meh. Oh, that's terrible. Fire is clearly stronger than fire rod. Flame rod? Whatever it's called. Fire and flame are synonyms. At least I think they are. If they're not, no one has ever explained that to me. you are back. Miss Cat. Yeah, we haven't spent time together lately, have we? Lovely little kitty. You good? She said she's good. My microphone. See this? Like literally hanging off. I may need to change my microphone to my desk microphone. Maybe I'll do that. You know what? That was me literally ripping the microphone off my headset because it was hanging loose. It's been driving me crazy for a little bit. Yeah, need a new headset. So now I got microphone cable dangling. Oh god, this is awful. Do I have scissors handy? I don't. Yikers. Do you have any scissors to look at? Here's some scissors. Okay, this is weird. Perfection. Perfection. Although it looks like my audio picks up really loud on this microphone, so let me just fix that. Hopefully that's a little better. That looks a little bit better, but not great. Okay, that's as good as we're getting for now. Ah! Nothing. Okay! It's perfect now, right? Everything's perfect. Gotta check. Okay. Okay. Thanks, cat friend. You are sure on top of me. Great. I've had a lot of dumb or weird technical issues lately, huh? This run's a little bit plagued with them. Okay, I hope this goes well. Grieved, no other way remains. The way they animated this whole scene, knowing how the event scripting kind of is written, although I guess we get a different view of it than the developers actually would have had, is quite an interesting thing. How you make these scenes happen is pretty cool. But yeah, I would have to think FF Forkster is pretty different than what the devs had. That's so cool, the way the Dark Knight comes out of the mirror. To amend my past, I must defeat him. Indeed. So this is a solo battle, but one that doesn't break the game. And we can switch our longsword now for a legend sword. What a wonderful thing. Let's just sit here. I'm making the dramatic scene a little less dramatic, I suppose. Justice is not the only right in this world. Someday, you will see. That's very vanilla. Go, Cecil. ... I guess Cecil's dad must be Squall from Final Fantasy VIII with that many ellipses. Now my spirit will become the power of light and will be entrusted to you. Receive the last of my light, my son. Stop Globos. Please wait. I don't actually read all the story text when I play. This is new and different. Cecil became a paladin. He actually didn't. He's a knight. The knight stats basically are paladin stats, but he doesn't have the white magic command. I think those are close enough that this works. The one difference would be, I guess, his spirit is higher than we might associate with knights in most games. Yeah, Tella technically does regain all his spells, he's just not on the team. If he said the magic word with the little symbol, does that mean meteors are called down to this room? It looks like my cat is like, you probably can't see her now, but she's like watching intently. She's watching the screen. She's like looking at Palin leaving, and she likes this. Strange. She's sitting on me. She's just, you know, very slightly out of view of the camera. It's a funny view. Anyway, oh crap. What the hell? Something bad happened. What? Oh. Is it because Tella 2 is considered a different actor? Okay, it turns out we're going to need to do this again, I guess. Hey, this works great. Except the Dark Knight is there. My goodness, that's weird. Okay, here we have to do a fix. I wasn't expecting this. Oh my. Okay, how can I fix this crap? Okay, this is the one I've been playing. We go to edit events. Do I have a good way to show you my screen, I wonder? Whoa. Apparently not. Here. Here's the... Wait, don't do that. No, okay, the answer is no, I don't. I don't have a good way. Not a convenient one that's set up. So let's just forget that happened. I'm going to forget that happened. Are you going to forget that happened? I don't know. We need some kind of agreement about this. Yeah, FF Forkster, a very good little game-specific hacking program. It's very nicely featured. It uses lots of the in-game data, which if you know things about hacking, that's really good. You know, as opposed to having a hard-coded configuration or some kind of external configuration, it uses the game data. And that's just great. The funny thing is, that it's keyboard only, and it's super duper keyboard only. You have to get really used to the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, when does the Tella thing happen? The cats are fighting, and I bet you hear it a lot better than usual since I'm using the desktop microphone. I guess it probably happens the moment Tella's learning the spells, which is part of this very, very long event sequence. Like I said, like learning how the events are programmed in this game is an interesting thing. Okay. There we are. There we are. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pretty quick and easy change. And we're able to get back into it and hope we don't make the same friggin' mistakes again. Because I guess we know that I'm a little bit mistake prone. Oops. Whoa. That's weird. Did you see that? That was crazy. Okay, this time we zoom through the scene. And I guess I can equip the Legend Sword, but it doesn't really matter. That's funny that I didn't even notice that before, eh? It doesn't matter here. It matters in other battles, but here, I mean, the fastest way to do this battle is to just let a few turns pass. So, yeah. Okay, same scene. Cats won't be quiet, so that's cool. Televane Media, hooray! Hopefully that crazy Dark Knight Tella doesn't join our team without being invited. Everything's cool now. I said, with the Final Fantasy Legend 2, there was a time when I had a couple of hot fixes I needed to do because the hack was a little busted. And I remember saying, like, it's kind of cool that I can do that just in the middle of a stream, just showing, like, when you have this kind of hacking tool available, how easy it is to do these manipulations. And while I don't actually want to do those manipulations on a stream like this, there is something cool about it. I mean, the tools are great, and I really appreciate the work of the authors of these things, and I forgot to change Rose again. You got a brand new sword and you missed. What are we paying you for? You guys are getting paid? There, that's real damage. Cecil looks a little bit stronger than normal Paladin Cecil would at this point, doesn't he? Oh, that's nice and strong. I guess Rose were playing a factor. I'm looking forward to getting the airship. That's not that distant. Supposing we can beat the next couple of bosses at least. Oops. Oh well. Oh hey, it worked out. Boy, when you can dash, these dungeons feel much smaller. I still forgot to change my Rose. Oh my god. I will have to not do... I will have to remember at some point, is I guess the point I'm trying to make. The money will be useful eventually. When I get back to town, I'll be able to buy that knight armor. Although maybe it makes more sense not to. And then I can get the much tastier silver stuff a very short time later. Wow. That's the real damage there. That's Holy Element at work. There's a level for most of us. Levels are very significant at this particular point. Just numerically, they do stuff. Sometimes you'll gain 2 points in a whole block of stats. 2 points, you know, on its own, it's not much, but it adds up pretty quickly. You might say it adds up twice as quickly as 1 point does. Whoops. Well, that was a stupid thing. Well, Thief is about to get flamed. Yeah, cool. Okay, we know one person's actually carrying the team here. This is just like group work in school, isn't it? This is a terrible battle. You know what? Let's get out of here. Should I go to the Chocobo Forest? Yeah, Paladin Cecil quickly rises over the 1000 HP threshold. In fact, I would say this point in the game generally has just fast feeling growth. Your characters get really strong. This is the part where you're coming up to Cid, Yang, Cecil, and Tella. Tella's just there to be the magic guy, because he's not really that potent on his own. Okay. They often fight this much, the cats, if you can hear them. They often fight this much. You probably don't generally hear it. But also, sometimes they don't. Every so often they surprise me. It's hard to say which one of them is being the jerk there, because, like, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of my kids, where, yeah, one of them is trying to annoy the other one, but the one who's being annoyed is absolutely overreacting. So, like, which party is really wrong? The answer is both. Did you know that the Elder of Mysidia is briefly playable in the After Years? I think it might be one battle, but it's still kind of neat. Should I bother with better equipment? I think I'm going to stick it out, because, like, the amount of time we end up actually using this equipment is rather short. Although this iron gear is pretty bad. Maybe I should have. This is my jam. Oh, good. Okay, so here, maybe I'll just save. Oh, I should save in another slot in case I do want that equipment. Yeah, I'll go for this extra one, this empty one. Why not? Oh, we can't go here. We have to go to the inn before we can get to much of anything. I don't know where your drink is, sirs. These guys are jerks. I wonder if I can silence them. That'd be nice. Because they cast some pretty nasty counters, actually. Like that. Hey, that's sweet, man. I've never really used status spells effectively in this game, other than haste and slow. So like that's really nice. That trivializes that. I mean, I guess they're still a little strong. Ça ce n'est pas un trivialize. Well, we definitely don't need to cast silence on Yang. Do you have any goodies, Yang? Oh, you do. Oh, that's a bit aggressive, man. Okay, one of you cats is gonna get put away. And it won't be me. Our prey was unsuccessful, huh? I might need to actually use a Cura here. If he gets off... If he were to kick twice in a... Okay, I guess not. Maybe I'll just... you get a rest after this for free anyway, so why don't I use actual spells? You know, I worry about Cecil's armor, as I said. But he's so much better defensively than the other characters. Goodness. Ugh. Where are Thief and Edward? Thief is right here. Hopefully we properly addressed... Oh, no, he's a high monk. He wasn't a high monk before, was he? He wasn't a karate man. Maybe he was a high monk. I don't remember. Oh my god. Okay. Who are we kicking out of the room? Okay, I got rid of the orange cat. I'm sure that's an unpopular decision, but the black cat likes to sit quiet. I guess they both like to sit quietly with me, as long as the other one's gone. The orange cat's the really young one. He's gotten bigger. He's bigger than the black and white one. I'm literally holding the Baron key. Not the key Baron. plot point, isn't it? I hope Yang isn't in my team. Did I remember to get rid of that? Yes. Yes. Grand success. You love this live play testing business, right? Oh, here's Rosa's house. I didn't come here earlier. This is the one where there's a tent in the pot. I thought this was one of the locked buildings. Oh, man. Oh, look. Her name is Joanna. That's Rosa's middle name. Baron Key, not Key Baron. There's goodies here. They are okay. Kind of unexciting. I mean, that's an upgrade for Thief. This may be an upgrade for Thief, but I'm not sure. I mean, Gaia Gear is good. Let's try. Okay, we're doing that. Gaia Gear. If it's a defense upgrade... Yeah, I think we'll do this too. Okay. We'll want that. The rest of this is pretty useless. The ruby ring we'll hold on to. The rod I can't imagine we want anymore. The long sword won't do us any good. The plume won't do us any good. The Gaia Gear... What's that? It like prevents petrify or something? I kind of doubt I'm going to want to use it. Yeah. Sure. And since we're going into a watery area, we probably want this Thunder Staff on. Thunder Rod. There's treasure here. Maybe I'll make one more quick save before I go in there. Because I'm a little... I'm not going to say paranoid. Maybe I should say paranoid. Oops, I went in the wrong place again. So there's the castle and the town, and they are separate. So... yeah. This area, it's really nice to have Yang. And you got a 5-person party. You got 3 mages, Yang and Cecil normally. Here we don't. So, how are we going to make up the difference? I guess with lightning? Or ice? Probably more ice than lightning. I mean, this gator fellow is quite weak to ice. As gators are. I mean, I don't know about real-life gators. Can't really speak to that. I've never tried to strike a gator with lightning or ice. I have seen gators in real life, but I haven't tried to do them harm. So... I'm kind of surprised Thief didn't level. I'm a little worried about us having to beat... There's 2 near-future bosses consecutively, and I think they might be rough. It's not that they're particularly tough or anything like that. It's more that normally you would have a 5-person party. They would have certain assets available, like certain kind of high-level spells, that I don't have. I mean, Palom's good. I can probably, against Kenazo, use like a boast-fueled... spell of some sort. And the spells are quite good. The problem is the limited MP. It's still a bit of a constraint. Like it's higher than Tella would have at this point in the game, but that's not great. That's not much to go by. This battle is a hassle. Those Elekfish, I don't believe they have a weakness. They resist lightning. I mean, against the Gators, you really want to be using ice anyway, but... This one wasn't bad, though. I think we should fight this one. We'll do the same thing. Perfectly good battle. Nothing to write home about, but it was okay. I wonder how Thief is going to perform at high levels. This is going to be one of the most fun parts of the playthrough to me, is just seeing how it turns out, having a high agility character like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's... A lot of those attacks are like proportionate damage. I have a feeling I'm not going to find anything amazing here. I mostly remember where the passages are. I can also kind of see them. It's not incredibly clear, but pretty good. These guys are a little on the tough side. We received leather. We stole crocodile leather. Good. Those Hermes shoes might be useful. White mages don't learn haste for quite a while, I guess, so I don't think we have haste yet. The Hydras, I remember being really weak. Like, Cecil could normally take them out in, like, an attack. I mean, they might get killed by Blizzard, too. Okay, Cecil can't take them out in one attack. I don't know what it is about the balance of characters. Things aren't going the way I remember, but they're not the way I remember, so, like, I guess that makes sense. Okay, that was not a bad battle. A little higher on the reward side there, too. Compared to groups of fish and shells. Oh, these guys, we know how to deal with them. Someone was saying something on the Final Fantasy IV riddle topic on Game FAQs about, there's a riddle topic active there. And there was a couple of riddles recently that were about, like, weird facts about the game was the subject of the riddle, as suggested by the first clue of the riddle. Is that enough explanation? But the interesting facts that were shared were weird, because someone started describing scenarios where it's beneficial for non-caster characters to be pigs. And if this is a thing, I don't know about it. I don't know a scenario where it's better for characters to be a pig. If that's a thing that's new to me, I'd like to know about it. Do you think I should still... I guess with 6 MP I should still silence this guy. I wonder what I get here. I don't know what this version of the game is going to do. Like, in some versions, this is the Ancient Sword, like the ones I'm used to. But in other versions, this is the Coral Sword, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. Maybe it's later, I don't know. I remember getting... Maybe it's the room with the save point. It is the room with the save point. There's a hidden thing here. Ancient, okay. Ancient Sword's interesting. It's, his attack right now, his hit's 99, and he's got 4 hits of 51. And with Ancient, his hit goes down, his attack goes down. It's got like an on-hit effect of dealing the curse status, which is fairly unique in this game, in the vanilla version of this game. I'm gonna sort some things for my preference here. Sure. I kind of like to group them by healing, offensive status, defensive status for White Mage. And then I've got a different thing I like to do for Black Magic that's kind of like this. And then I put my, like, stop the enemy things here. And I put Warp Pig and Toad usually near the bottom. This is such personal preference, and I've kind of always done it this way, and that's weird, I guess, but... I also like to group these with Blizzard. I may have neuroses. Yeah. It works for me, so that's why we're going to do it that way. Okay, Tent. So if we don't have haste yet, it might be really nice to use Hermes Shoes on Cecil in the upcoming boss fights. Oops. Hey, she hit. You did great. So now this guy's probably going to start using Tsunami because he's on his own. Maybe not. Nice crit. I think that is... there was a bug about characters permanently losing the ability to deal critical hits in the basic game, as I and many others knew it. That, I believe, would have been bug fixed in these patches. By these patches. I don't think you can actually get to any interesting areas or treasures before dealing with these bosses, when I think about it. Besides these treasures from the beginning of the game. Oh, actually, you can't even get to those. I gotta talk to this fella. That's one of those things that's much clearer in this translation. When it says, like, in the original FF4, couldn't you act a bit better? It doesn't sound right. Okay, so let's try Hermesing here. Oh, and it automatically gets used on self. And that'll prompt him to reflect, yeah. So then we'll let Palom boost his wisdom for a while. Oh my goodness. I know that haste is good in this game, but I must admit, I don't know exactly what it does. I think it makes your turn come faster, the way you might expect. But, you know, in some games, it's more like a multiplier to your attacks, suggesting that you're hitting the enemies more. Okay. If I'm pretty sure that he's boasted enough and the reflect would be worn off, which is likely, I can cast a spell on the main body that'll do like really good damage. It's just a bit of a gamble at this point. It might also backfire on us and kill one person. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Would have been good if it went a little higher. He doesn't have a weakness as far as I know. But that's still pretty good. That vampire is Damage is not actually a drain effect in this game. But it also causes HP leak, and you can see their hit points kind of ticking down every so often. It looks like it gets healed after a bit, because Porum's the only one affected with it right now. Should I risk another spell? This is me risking another spell. Which should win. Should win. Yes. Take this, you stupid arm. Oh, the arms explode if you don't beat them fast enough. Oh, man. Darn exploding arm. Learned Berserk and Shell. You learn nothing. And Berserk is mostly pretty positive in this game. Like, I'll be able to make great use of that, casting Berserk on Cecil and watching him trash enemies. Unihorn. I feel like that treasure might have been better in Final Fantasy II US. Hermes, Bacchus, these are good things. Okay. That's all the pantry raiding we can do here. I think. I wonder if I can leave and save. Because there is another oh, I guess not. I can go rest in Cecil's bed. I'd hate for the next battle to go really wrong. But I doubt it will. There's more opportunity for Palom to use Boast and just destroy the boss, so... What have you done with the king? I'm a turtle. Turtles are known for their impersonations. Boom, 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 boom. This is a little weird. I'm gonna boast with Palom because I need his spells to get stronger. And Cecil's gonna throw out one of those Zeus thingers because they're instant. Oh, we were not in time. Okay, he's gathering water, so on Palam's turn... I might skip Porom's turn to get to Palam's turn and then cast Thunder. Because it's fast. Not fast enough. Oh god, this is going terribly. Ugh. Okay, if someone gets a turn, I'm going to do a Zeus. Wait. Yes, it was in time. That's so good. Okay. Can I let Cecil take him out and everyone else just kind of sit back and stay healthy? Or... If Palam throws out a well-timed Thundara, it's going to be really strong. I forget. I think the Thundara, you have to hit him when he has no water. Uh-oh. Or maybe I should let this happen. Probably not. He also has a water weakness, or an ice weakness at a certain point in the battle, but I don't remember how that works. But let's try Thundara. He's boasted 3 times, I think? Maybe just twice. But it should be nice and strong. No, it's not that strong. Well, Cecil's kicking butt. Oh. Maybe now I should use ice? Yes, hides inside his shell. Oh. Wow. That was a pretty crazy battle, really. That was... I really didn't want to lose, because I'd be going back a fair way. That was really good. Thief leveled up. That took a long time to get caught up there. You imposter. You wretch. I used to say wretch a lot in the US version of this game. Boy, I hope I managed this part correctly. I'm going to skip this because this is a pretty long scene. It's a lot of talking, not really about much. It shouldn't actually change my party unless I... It would be sucky if I made a scripting mistake here. But yeah, the gist of what's happening here... Oh, that's weird that that message box was just blank. Did I do that? I can't imagine I did that. This is the part where Palam and Param normally leave the party. And you get 4 old men instead. Not exactly 4 old men. 2 old men and 2 middle-aged men. And then they try to fix the children, and it doesn't work. I'm reading it very quickly, just noting the translation differences. Oh, Cain, you devious monster. He sounded so snide in the FF2 US version. Yes, this is where I put my airship, in a wall. Okay. Putting down a plank between 2 ships, literally in the air, it's gutsy. You walked over a stair tile without going downstairs, Cain. How'd you do it? How'd you do it, Cain? So we have a few exciting places we can go. We can get Thief a nice weapon upgrade. Maybe even more than one. Let's just make sure I haven't screwed up the team. Looks pretty good. And we get to save, having beaten Kainazo. Okay. This really is... shiver. Weird shiver. I don't know why I'm cold. Really is exciting. What enemies live here? Oh my god, these are fairly advanced enemies. Let's fight them. We use Blazera on these guys. They won't like that. Assuming we live. Oh man, they're tough. The Ironbacks have unusually low HP, especially considering that name. And the Blackliz have a big ice weakness. Oh, look at that. I said it correctly. I sometimes know things. Sometimes. I figure fighting, you know, a somewhat advanced enemy might do us some good, so... that's a lot of petrification. Seems like we may need to deal with that. See, fully encased in stone, but having a good time. Alright, Agart is a weird town. There's one point where you need to visit it, and not for very long. There are some, like, ground items, but nothing really important. The shops, when you normally have access to it, which is now in the game, are, like, all the worst stuff. Literally. They're all the worst stuff. I thought there was something here. Okay. The people say interesting things. Like, that's all really bad, right? That was Cecil's starting armor. It was Cain's starting armor in the normal game. For us, though, the boomerang is actually pretty interesting. The rest is garbage. Very, very garbage. Okay, so Thief, 421.44. You give him a boomerang. For 29.84. That's awesome. Here, go up here, and you can stand in the back row. That's pretty cool. That's so much better. Is there anything else we can get here? Like, I remember there being an item or two in the grass, so maybe not. Yeah, here? Yeah, I got an Antarctic. I'm really looking forward to this boomerang. But I can also buy the Mithril Dagger, the Dancing Dagger. I can technically visit the Eblan area too. That might have. Does that do something for this team? I would get the Slumber Sword. That's kind of nice. This is Mithril, which one might call Silvera. If they were a kid in 1994 in an English-speaking country. Earlier than 1994. 1992? Something fairly early. Oh, a Mithril Dagger for free. Cool. 5,000 gil for free. Also cool. Okay. What the? Thief can use a Mithril shield? Oh, maybe that makes sense. I might have done that on purpose because it's a light shield. Okay. Let's get one for Cecil too, I guess, although we get a flame shield later. The Mithril armor, I don't know about. I know he's still in iron armor, but huh, this is great. But we get the flame armor in the Tower of... Oh, well, forget the Mithril Dagger. Okay. Okay. How about the silver ring compared to the Mithril? They're comparable. Neither has a stat bonus, so... I don't know. I think I'm more inclined to go with the Mithril gloves. Edge could use those in the original game, so that's kind of, I think, the thinking there. And who's responsible for that thinking? Me. I don't know why I act like these things are mysterious. You know, in a way they are mysterious, though, because I forget things. I forget a lot of things. Don't need that. Don't need that. Probably never going to use the Mithril Staff, honestly. The Mithril Knife seems pretty terrible compared to that Boomerang. Although, the Mithril equipment has this bonus against spirit enemies, but I don't think it's really going to come into play for us. I could buy the Flame or the Mithril Armor? Maybe I should. I mean, it's a big upgrade from Iron. There's also, you can get the Silver Sword here, but like I was saying, I don't know if it's really worth it. Not Silver Sword, Mithril Sword, apparently. Yeah, like that's a huge difference. Yeah. I could go get a dancing dagger. I don't know if that's better in any cases or not. Probably is for Palom even. He can use the dancing dagger item cast and this is one of my favorite parts of the game because you get access to the airship and you can just go so many places and do so many things, and it's big upgrades all around. The gold pin is actually really good. Having an extra ruby ring is nice at this point in the game, for reasons. And we got a change wand. That's probably better for Palom. So who wants this gold pin? That's a pretty big bonus. And change rod. The ruby rings are infrequently useful, but they they're useful in the next area because you're not allowed to bring any metallic equipment. So cool. And, you know, you burn this village down using bombs, and then you can find bomb fragments in the grass, which is almost kind of like one of those weird morbid things the game creators may have done. Whip, dancing. Oh, even knives are here. Interesting. I don't think I did that. That might be like the original hand axe or something like that, probably. Yeah, that barbed rope isn't actually particularly useful. Okay. How does the dancing dagger stack up to this boomerang? Oh, it's way stronger. So boomerang has 4 hits at 84%. Dancing dagger is quite a bit stronger. 4 hits at 98%. Okay. So Thief's got to be in the front row after all because the dancing dagger is nice and strong. Alright. We'll remember, if defense becomes important, we'll remember the boomerang. But this actually looks pretty good. Alright. What else could we possibly want to do? We could do Eblan, but that carries some risk. Depending how you do it. I guess we'll start this first. Here, there's all kinds of crap in the grass. I don't know if the shops have anything good here. Right. They're terrible, and they're terrible because of the magnetic area coming up. Okay, those are awful. I guess there's nothing here. This is like a secret club thing. There's a part where you can get the pass. I don't think I'm gonna read all the NPC dialogue. Maybe I will another time if I'm curious. But this is some of the funniest NPC dialogue in the game. Most interesting, perhaps. And that woman on the end sells the passes. This person's not dead. Where do I go to enter the water? Is she stuck? Oh, she's not. So the water has a couple of hidden items in it, I think. Not here? Okay. I don't remember what decoy does. I think it casts the blink spell. That sounds right. So goodies there. Okay. Nothing that's really going to make a big difference for us. Troya Castle also has some stuff. I don't think we can access much of it yet. So, the Dark Elf has stolen their crystal. He lives in a magnetic cave north of town. And these people say, we can let you borrow it if you get it for us anyway. This passageway goes to a treasure room, but the people have to let you go into it, I think. Oh, there's 3 rooms. Maybe one of them is actually useful. Yeah, this is the one where you actually need permission to go in. Honesty is noble. Thank you. Exactly one thing, okay. Ah, yes, this is a pretty good room. Tents. High potions, sure. Ethers, sure. Ruby rings, that's what I needed. Kinda. not really. How much metallic equipment do I actually have? I think I just need to get Cecil a hat. Oh, one more thing. Pretty important thing. None of you people are actually here. The Golbez version hack of this game. I don't even know if I should spoil it because it was like a really cool surprise to me what they did when you got the twin harp or echo grass. It was pretty neat. Okay, I think I'll buy like one plumed hat for Cecil. And that might be all we need to not have anything metallic on. I could also do Eplan. Maybe I'll plan to do that after. Oh, and I should rest. Holy crap. We're in terrible shape. Sometimes I fight battles around here. In fact, it might even be prudent because I got like a low stock of high potions. I haven't been using a lot of consumables because Prey is reasonably strong and free. I guess we'll just go do Dark Elf things. I mean, I guess we'll stay fully equipped until we get there. Okay, that didn't work. See how strong Thief is with the Dancing Dagger. That'll be nice. Yeah, pretty good. Maybe nothing to write home about, but pretty good. Oh. So the confusion worked? Seems like he might have been confused about the confusion. Because I am. There's a couple of hidden carrots in here, which I guess are actually Geisel grains. This thing is shaped like a chocobo. I never realized it as a kid. I thought there were hidden Geisels, but I didn't find any, so... Okay, here we go. Demagnetizing. Oh, he can't use clothes. That's a drag. Really limits his fashion options. Okay. I literally don't have a weapon for Cecil, but it's probably okay. We might end up fleeing a lot, at least on the way in here. Oh yeah, and Thief can go in the back row even. And maybe should. Whoa, that is weak. Whoa. I don't know that I've ever intentionally done that before, but it's cool. Are the pigs, like, really strong pigs? They are. Yeah, Cecil attacking sucks. With no weapon. I could give him a staff. That's not very good. Oh my goodness. It took 40 years. Okay, he can use a healing staff. Hooray. Can he use Gaia gear? Yeah, alright. And we may as well sell this clothes. I wonder why he can't use clothes. I say, again, reminding you that I'm the person who came up with all that. Alright. This sucks, but it should be marginally better than it was. Yeah. Troya and Mysidia are fairly opposite on the map. But I think that was the right place to go, and I think that'll probably end up being worthwhile. I don't know. We're going to have to go back to the Chocobo Forest. Let me see if I can grab a few high potions. No, they don't sell them here. Okay. Oh wait, I don't take the airship, I take the bird. That was like accident. Happy accident. This is still going to be bad, but maybe less so. I think the boomerang is Thief's only non-metallic weapon so far as well. Yeah, Thief is the best attacker here. So that's novel. Hey, a high potion. That's what I wanted. How about no? I wonder why Needle, like, completely missed. Like, that's odd. Oops. I didn't mean to single target that. Oh, that was strong. Hey, Thief gained a level. Thief has 5 hits now. Cool. Well, you're not going to have so much without with these bad weapons. Oh, let's get out of here. My problem with these battles is actually not that they're hard, it's that they take forever because of the animations of Vampire. I especially feel that way about the bats in the Eblan cave later in the game. But at least then, you know, I'll have actual weapons on. This dungeon is a little bit stacked against us. And I mean, in normal play, you would have Yang, who doesn't need anything metal to be useful. Let's fight these guys. Tella, who doesn't need anything metal to be useful. Sid, who does, but it's not that bad. Crazy. I didn't know you could pick these guys. And they're weak. And then you have Cecil. And Cecil, in traditional play, and it's part of the reason that the shop in Troya sells, no thanks, bows and arrows, pretty good bows and arrows, is, you know, it's not ideal, but Cecil can be passable as an archer. Jeez. It's a pretty good equipment for this dungeon, anyway. Wow, that's a long paralysis there, Thiefy. The best treasure you find in this dungeon is probably the Fairy Claw, or Charm Claw, which I don't think does us any good at all. Maybe obviously. It feels like there's abundant save points in this dungeon, which I think is a function of, again, in normal play, you would be relying on Tella's magic a lot. And Tella, well, he has a ton of spells. He is very low MP. Oh no. Okay, that's not the Charm Clobber. This one will fight, because it looks easy. Yeah, I always associate these two-headed snake enemies with just easy battles. The Hydras under Baron and these guys. They have oddly low hit points. I don't know why very large sprited snakes are so weak in relative terms, but they are. So, should we fight this? Maybe we should. Those bats are weak against throwing weapons and bows and arrows. So. Some bat enemies absorb lightning. Oh, it might be bedtime. Had a busy day, honestly. A little bit of travel, a little bit of large household tasks. Hey, we took it out without help from Thief. I wonder when they came up with the idea for the magnetic dungeon. It's cool. It's funny that it strikes at the point in the game where it does. I guess it makes sense. I heard a noise from upstairs. He was hoping it's just dogs. Wow. I don't have a lot of antidotes. I thought I was all set for consumables for basically the whole game, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, this is the Charm Claw here, the Fairy Claw. Oh, this is awful. It's nice having turbo. I enjoy getting that item, but it does not help us in the least. It's very effective against giant-type enemies, which includes ogres and their big cousins, mad ogres. And that's kind of a shame, because if we go and raid the chests in Eblan, it's really nice to have the Charm Claw because it does extra damage to giant enemies. And there's a lot of giant enemies in at least one chest. It's hard to take down. Two, actually. Two of the trapped chests there. So, how are we going to do that without those items? I don't know. That's part of the reason we're doing this now and not heading to Eblan. I think it might be judicious use of black magic will be the way we do it. If we do it. Well, look at that. Whoa. Dramatic. I wonder what happens if you win this battle. A lot of people have looked into that in this era. Oh my. I love that the randomizer plays random harp songs. I've heard such good ones. Should I let the harp song play? We get to hear it a bit when I'm menuing anyway. The Dark Elf is weak against pleasant sounds. That's interesting, because the Dark Elf in Final Fantasy I, Astos, his weakness is mute, which is presumably the absence of pleasant sounds. I think I had him in a mithril glove. Wait, did I get him a silver sword? No, I didn't. I actually don't know if the gold hairpin counts as metallic or not. All set. You. What's up with the way part of it missed Palom? I guess the slow here doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Oh, come on. I don't remember where you can buy high potions. Must be an underworld thing. Oh, come on. I've never had this much trouble, certainly. Okay, well, at least Gur-Urd. Presumably we're done being turned into pigs now, right? Okay, Palam's got 3 boasts. We'll try whipping out maybe Bio. That's pretty strong. Oh, that sucked. Woof. Well, I guess its weakness is metallic weapons. Goodness. Oh. Surprise. Jeez. We don't get to hold a whole lot of these crystals. I used a lot of high potions in that battle. It makes me think battles could be hard in the near future. I guess time will tell. Yeah, now that we have metallic equipment, leaving is not going to be that bad. Even a battle like this one is maybe worth fighting. Thief's turns are coming up significantly faster now, I'm noticing. I could use like an escape thing, but I just kind of don't want it. That might be a pretty bad description, but... I'm a little worried about the game getting harder. The points where there's 5-person parties and I only have 4, and like Thief isn't going to be as effective as Edge at endgame. So, yeah, I think about the team I'm supposed to have when I get into the Underworld, and even the Tower of Zot might be harder than I expect. Poison arrows. Those are not useful. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't a death attack thing. Because it can be. There's quite a bit I'm going to be able to sell when I get back to town. Which is imminent. Oh, now that I've got the Earth Crystal... I'm a little bit worried about... Does that mean as soon as I get in the airship, it takes me to Tower of Zot? I think I have to talk to Edward first. And and the clerics. So I can freely explore the world right now, but that does change very soon. This is great. I don't think I've ever done this before, but... Shouldn't need that. Shouldn't need that. Shouldn't need that. Can't use that. Don't need those. Don't actually need these ever again. Don't think. That's extra. Yeah. Let's see if we can win a sleep sword. That would be nice. It might be kind of hard. I think we can use some of our bronze hourglasses, depending on the battle, though. Wait, is this one of these things? I don't think it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's a middle, and then left tower and right tower. There's not too much in the middle. I don't remember where all the secrets are, and there's a lot of secrets. Okay, these you must have to come in from the stairs. Unihorns, alarm clocks, cottage. Unihorns and alarm clocks. Okay, now this is weird, but I'm gonna walk out and save because the monsters in a box here are like really strong, which is the reason that there's any interest or preparation here at all. And I don't remember where they all are. I remember vaguely what they are. Okay, that's like a Coral Whisker, like I think it's a death spell, literally. Okay, monsters. Which ones are these? Okay, this is pretty bad. Let's try that Whisker out. Is it gonna work? Does this work? I've never approached this way before. This is incredible. This revolutionizes the way we rob the people of Eblan. I wonder what the prize from this chest is. I don't remember. One's the Blood Spear, or Drain Spear. One's the Sleep Sword. And in the basement there's just an elixir, I think. Blood Spear. Okay, that's too bad. I mean, I like getting it in normal play, but it doesn't do this team any good, so. As with so many things we've seen. That chest there is Mad Ogres with an elixir. I'll do that separately. And in fact, I'll do that third. Because I really want the Sleep Sword. That's the most beneficial thing here. I remembered that one of these existed. You saw me trying that. Okay, this must be the Sleep Sword here. Unless I'm forgetting something. Okay, this battle is tricky. Let's try throwing out an hourglass. Oh dear. Don't suppose bomb frags might actually be, like, strong. Okay. We can do this. No matter what, we can do this now because he only has single target attacks. This guy was called Stale Man. Of course he's a Steel Man. I never realized that before because I'm a stupid person. Oh, that's funny. That doesn't actually make him any easier, I don't think, because all he does is attack. But I mean, it looks funny. I'm thinking about how the hourglass worked and how they haven't done anything since. Sleep sword. That's nice. So, this is one of those things where I think the hit rate will go down. 5x 53.99. Big increase. 5x 68.82. I think it's worth it. Plus we get the sleep effect. Against undead enemies, it's not going to seem worth it. Well, how do we get that one? Do we have to fall down to it? Do we have to go all the way around? Can't go all the way around. Oh good, I have a cat friend up there. That's nice. It's a lot of money. Okay. All that's left is Mad Ogres, which, with my sleep sword, maybe I can handle them. Do you think the people of Eblan put these here? These are pretty tough enemies. Their magic defense is really high, the way I remember it. Really high. So it's almost not worth casting magic on them. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. Especially with a couple boasts, maybe we'll be surprised. Nope, we will not be surprised.
As well. It's surprised us before, right? Boy, those hourglasses. I've never really had opportunity to use it. Like, I played Final Fantasy IV Advance, but I didn't use the consumables very much. I don't remember that. I played a lot of FF2 US, probably the most of that, and a little bit of the DS one, which I think I played it on both DS and iOS. Wow, that went well. But it's just an elixir. Oh, it's not just an elixir. Silver Apple's much better. That's interesting. I haven't thought about how I'm going to use items like that. It was very good piloting. I hope everyone appreciated my piloting there. I wonder if you have to see that scene. I don't know. I don't think you do that to open up these scenes or anything like that. There's a scene here. They get so happy because you brought the crystal, they surround you, and then they back off in this interesting formation. Seems very practiced. Kain has the ability to conjure a loud voice. Some of these people sometimes sound funny. No, nothing too unusual here. Yeah. It must be a matter of the translation, but sometimes the Ipopts, the clerics, just there's one of them that sounds like clueless and amusing. So now you tell this person, yes, I do have permission, and you get to go in a big treasure room. Hopefully I have room for the stuff. Oh, a silver apple. I really liked this song. This is another reason I like this part of the game. There's a lot of things I like about this part of the game. There's a lot of things I like about a lot of this game. I might just like this game. Sometimes I forget that I like this game. It's funny because in the series, if you ask someone what your favorite Final Fantasy game is, this one doesn't stand out to me. I don't know to what to attribute that, really. Are we ever actually going to use these again? They're going to be pretty terrible now. They're okay when they hit a weakness. Let's get rid of this to have some extra room. And maybe we'll just keep it like that for now. Actually, we're never going to use this dwarven bread. I'm probably never going to use the ancient sword either. I might have to start using Fat Chocobo. It's so many status healing items. No wonder there's an easy type. So who wants my silver apples? One to thief, one to pour on. So next step is get in the airship. I guess I'll rest first. And yeah, you get in the airship and and this person completely prevents you from doing your quest. And then you'll go to the Tower of Zot. I don't know why I keep doing that. Let's have a look at our status. That's interesting. That high agility is starting to matter. Okay, well, I'm going to be done for tonight. And we'll start with the Tower of Zot next time. Good night. Thanks for joining me.